Have you been looking for ways to edit your TikTok, your Reels, your YouTube Shorts? Well, in today's video, I'm going to show you exactly how to do that. Stay tuned. Hey, what's up everyone? Aaron here. Thanks for coming by and checking out today's video. Now, like I said, we're going to be talking about how you can edit your TikToks, your Reels, your YouTube Shorts using Filmora 10. But before we go and jump on the computer, I want to let you know that I am doing a giveaway with this video. So if you'd like a copy of Filmora 10, all you have to do is comment down below, I want Filmora because, and fill in the blank, and one person will be selected at random. So here's a few things you can do to up your video production quality before you even get on the computer. You can keep shooting with your cell phone as long as the cell phone's newer and it has really good quality. If it doesn't, you might want to consider pulling out your digital SLR or some type of point and shoot. Just make sure it has a screen that comes out or flips up, and not to shoot in landscape mode, but you want to shoot in portrait mode. That way there, when we bring the video onto Filmora 10, it's going to be super easy to edit and really make it stand out amongst all the other videos that are out there on all these different platforms. So that being said, let's go jump on the computer and see exactly how we can edit these videos super fast and easy using Filmora 10. All right, so now we've got Filmora 10 up and running on the computer. Let's import our clip that we're going to use. So whether you shot this with your cell phone or you have a digital camera and you just turn it sideways, for the profile type shot as opposed to the landscape, you can just import it right into here, and it's very simple. So what you're going to do is you can either come up here to the import file, you can click on what I just did right there, click on here, or you can actually bring up a file and drag it over, but it's super simple. So since I already have that file pulled up, I'm just going to click right here, click on the file I need, hit open. Now there's a few things you want to do. Is you want to go into file, you want to go to project settings. Now this is especially important if you're going to be doing TikTok, Reels, or Shorts. Click on this and you want to make sure it says custom, and it will say custom already. You know, like let's just say here, say it was widescreen, it was 1920 by 1080, but that's not going to work. It's going to make our image look really zoomed in. So we want to change this 1920 to 720, hit OK. Make sure you leave it at 30 frames per second or whatever you shot at, but it'll adjust it in the timeline. So then we're just going to pull this down here, hit OK, and then we're going to rotate this. So we want to rotate it clockwise. So it's a right click on your clip, rotate it, bang. Now we have a perfect short, reel, Instagram reel, or a TikTok. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go through and we're going to edit this just like any other video. So we're going to extend our timeline here. We're going to bring over our playhead right up to the beginning where I start talking, because most of the platforms, you know, Reels are 60 seconds, I think, long is the longest you can do, or 30 seconds rather. You know, Shorts are under 60 seconds, TikTok 60 seconds max. So you want to make sure, you know, and you can look at your timeline and hear how long your video is. So, you know, we could add a lot too. 30 seconds is a long time, especially while talking on video. And then what we're going to do is we're going to scrub through to the end. And this is how I like to do most of my stuff, is go through and do all my cuts and stuff like that, especially on a short like this or a short format type of video. And then I go back and I can color grade it. And by color grading it, we're just going to left click on the clip, highlight it, come up here, click on this little easel, hit color correction, and then we can go through and look at our different presets. So maybe we want to do brighten. I don't really like that too much. Or we can go under customs, and I have some custom settings here. So that's like the office, usually is what I use those for. They're a little bit better. That one's not so bad. No, that's terrible. Or I can go over to 3D LUTs that I have in here. Let's see, does anything jump out at me? Walking Dead, no. No, let's go back to custom, and let's just take this office one here, hit OK. And now it's going to color grade the video for me. So now if we hit play, it's just going to... You want to know how to edit your TikToks, Insta Reels? Pretty easy. Now, if I want to, because I was doing this handheld, so there's a little wobble in it, I can then make sure I double click on this and then go up to stabilization right here. Click here, and it's going to analyze the clip. Hopefully it doesn't zoom in too much. That's kind of how this works. So we'll just let this do its thing and come right back. All right, so it's done. It's analyzed the video clip. We can change the smooth level, but let's just see how this looks now.
Do you want to know how to edit your TikToks, Insta Reels?
Yeah, it's a little bit smoother, so we're just going to leave it like that. That works for me. And now what we're going to do is we're going to add some audio to this. So I'm going to go over to My Music, and let's say we just want this one here. I don't even know what this one is, but we're going to bring it down. And you can see I've already used the audio beats to figure out the different beats, but we're going to bring this right to the end here. Make sure this track is highlighted. We're going to cut it, right click, delete it. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to come over here, back to media. I'm going to double click this. I'm going to go over to audio. So it's a double left click. And then I'm going to click on lower the volume of other clips. So it's automatically going to drop this down to 50%. So let's kind of see what that sounds like.
Do you want to know how to edit your TikToks, Insta Reels, or YouTube Shorts? Well,
all right, good. So the music isn't too loud. It's a fast way of doing this because, doing shorts or any type of short format, I don't want to spend too much time editing. I mean, there's sometimes where I just do it right on my phone and upload it. But if I want something a little bit different, I will do it on here. So this is my workflow, how to make it go pretty quick. So now that we've lowered the volume in the background for all that audio, we're good. We can do that. Now, let's say we want to add some effects in here. So we can go up to effects. We can look at what's included, and there's 287. And then there's some from film stock that I've added. So a retro. So maybe I want to do a vintage pack, different colors, cinematic, different skies, a vlogger pack if I want to do some type of border. But what I want to do is let's go up to included. Let's go into filters. And let's say I want to make this a, let's see, what do I want to throw in here? Vivid, no. Let's do... let's say I want to do a little bit of this black and white in the beginning. So we can add the black and white. So now the first clip.
Do you want to know how to edit your TikTok?
Will be black and white. And then maybe we go to, let's see here. What else is fun that we can throw in here? Those are all Instagram likes, some overlays. So maybe we do a strong glitch to go from black and white to color. And we just shorten that down. The way I'm shortening this down is just by going to the edge of whatever the clip is or the effect, and I can just drag and drop how long I want it to be. So we can go from
do you want to know how to
here
edit your TikToks, Insta Reel?
That. And then let's see here. We have some utilities. So maybe I don't want to do any, maybe a little vintage over everything else. And then let's see. Well, yeah, let's see how that looks.
Or YouTube Shorts.
All right, so you kind of get the idea. Now, if I wanted to, I can go into elements and I could add a wow here. Actually, let's put that up here. And then let's shrink this down. So all I did was click on it right here to make it fit our screen. And we're going to bring this down and we're going to put it right up here. Shrink it up a little bit more because don't forget we're working on a smaller screen. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to come up here to the transitions. I'm going to go to included and I'm going to go, let's do dissolve in and dissolve out. Shorten those a little bit. All right, let's see how that looks. So,
or YouTube Shorts. Well, I'm going to show you exactly how to do that using Filmora X. But I can't do it in a short.
So now we just added that element to it. So let's go back to elements. Let's see if there's anything else we want to add in here. Yeah, no, I think that's good. You know what? Let's add the light bulb. Why not? And just have a little fun with it. And then make this match our clip underneath. And then bring our playhead over to the light bulb. Click on it. Shrink it down. Put it right over my head. Or, you know what? Because I'm asking people to follow. What I'm going to do is get rid of this. And tutorial, I'm going to bring in some arrows. So let's do this one here. And bring the playhead forward. Click on this, shrink it down because I want people to click on the link. And then we can go like this. All right. All right, shrink this down. Let's see how that looks. So we're gonna fade that out. And then we're gonna have that. All right, so we wanna bring this up a little bit, down a little bit.
Down below to go to the full tutorial. Peace.
All right, something like that. And then all we're gonna do is once we're happy with the way our video looks, whatever elements and effects and transitions and audio and everything like that we're putting in here, all we have to do is go over to export, name your video, go into your settings, make sure you have your bitrate cranked all the way up, you have your bitrate for audio up, and then leave it at the H.264, go under best, hit OK, and that will export your video. So that's a super easy way to be able to create killer TikToks, Instagram Reels, YouTube Shorts with doing very minimal type of editing, and you can do it super quick, especially on these 60-second or less videos. So hopefully you found this useful. If you have, please consider hitting that like, subscribe button, and I will see you on the next video. Peace.